life experience, their culture, where they're coming from. And the reason why this has been one of the greatest life lessons for me is it shaped me to who I am, and it's exposed me to so many opportunities and people in life where I'm able to learn from people. But if I was not secure in my identity, it would be swayed by so many things, and also to be open to different people and meet different people as well.
And so who are you? The Socrates' biggest question.
Yes, because sometimes, we may be searching. Sometimes, the world will say you need to be this particular person to be successful, or you need to be this person to have everything together. But for me, how do I explain it? So, for example, in the Western culture, maybe saying, having a big house, a car, and great materials is great. But for me, personally, if my health is in good shape, I have good relationships with my family and friends and people around me, I'm surrounded by nature, those are the biggest blessings for me. And that's what's success for me. And that I'm making a difference to other people and I'm encouraging them.
So, what is your purpose of life?
I believe it is to love others and bring encouragement to people.
So, do you have? As I know that few people who lived in a good country or just rich countries, they lived and they became so much ambitious and they just became attract on material things. So, do you felt attraction on those glamorous things?
That's a really good question you're asking, Ushno. In the past, I used to, but now, today, where I am, I'm not really interested anymore because I've gone through a lot of life lessons to realize that having a house and car, they're not bad. There's nothing wrong with that, but my life is not based on a house or a car or material things. I rather invest my energy in experiences, uplifting others and people. And sometimes that means it's making sacrifices. So, for example, in the country of Burundi, I'm actually helping to, I'm in doing a project to help build houses for ladies that don't have a house. I could use that money for something else, but there's someone who's in more need, that has a greater need. So I'm willing to sacrifice some things that I have so that someone can have the basic essentials in life.
Yeah, so what do you think what do you think on money? That some people said money is evil and some people said that money is important in life, and some people are addicted on money. So three kind of people. Few people just deny that money is bad. Few people are said that money is good, and they became so much hunger people that money needed everywhere. So which kind of perspective you have on money?
Yes. My perspective on money is what you make of it. And I say that is because if we say money is evil, we're not acknowledging the possibilities that we can use to help benefit others. So if I ask you the question saying that, Ushno, do you know someone who has given money to help someone?
Yes, so many people.
So in that way, it answers the question saying that money is not evil, because it is being used to help others for the greater good. The problem is when we're using money for the wrong purposes and motives.
You are right. So, sometimes I ask myself that why I am living, and we have basic needs, and we have to be financially secure. So, many kind of weakness we have in our life, because
Yes.
I maybe I didn't say that I belong in a middle class family, some kind of that kind of thing. So I have to achieve everything, because I didn't
Yes.
born with a golden spoon. So
Yes.
sometimes I
Yes.
felt that yeah, life in our life we have so many weakness, basic needs. For example,
Yes.
the hunger, it's my most important and the biggest weakness, because I need food every day, and that's why I have to work, and I need shelter, a house. So
Yes.
those kind of things.
Yes.
So sometimes I felt that
Absolutely.
why I am living, why I am not suicide, because sometimes depression came and frustrations. So do you ever
It
felt
can. Yes.
so do you ever felt frustration that for work or something, just life became sometimes boring? So do you felt frustration?
Boring, not really, but frustration, 160%. I think every person that you'll ever speak to, there is no one person in this life that will say that they're not frustrated with their work, because every single work has a challenge in itself. The only thing is that you may find that people don't verbalize that to you, so we may not understand that, oh, okay, this person's not frustrated. It's not only people who verbalize that they're frustrated, but that they're actually frustrated. I know people who say nothing, but inside they're extremely frustrated.
Yeah. So I just today I just hear a quotation. Just a few minutes ago, I thought that today I have to talk about anything. For example, a quotation I took, that quotation will be our topic, and the quotation was that dream as if you will live forever, live as if you will die today. So James Dan, a name that people said maybe.
Yes.
So what is your thought on that quotation?
I think I might need you to repeat it again or pop it into the chat, if that's okay.
Yeah. Here you can see that on the chat box. You can see that I write that thing. Today quotation: dream as if you will live forever. Live
Okay,
as
yes.
if. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see it now.
So today I just saw that quotation few
Yes.
few minutes ago. Then I just post that thing here. So what is your perspective on that quotation?
Dream as if you will live forever. Dream as if you will live forever. Dream as if you'd lived forever. I think what comes to my mind is that I believe, like what you said, Ushna, we all have a purpose in this life, and we need to strive and attain for that as well. And then the second part is live as if you died today, is make the most of every single day. Make the most of every single day. Because sometimes there are a lot of people who are going through the routine of life. And what can happen is that they'll take the time for granted. So if there's anything that we're aspiring or striving for to achieve our purpose, let's make the most of every single day. So if you wake up, you show gratitude, or if you have family and friends, you acknowledge them to say, oh, good morning, it's so good to see you and all of that. Because sometimes we can take that for granted.
So one more thing that sometimes I thought that we have to die one day, and we have to left everything. Then our weakness also disappear. So why all this striving, and why? What you felt on those things?
Yes, I think this is where it will be different to when you speak to every single person. But because what I believe is, because I believe in God, and as well, so we're in this world for a period of time as well. So that's what my take is from this situation. And I think that's what gives me the hope and the reassurance.
Yes. So you believe in God, and you just practice religion. So regularly you practice religion, or just you believe on God?
I practice religion, but the way how I say it, it's a lifestyle for me. So I don't feel like it's a set of rules that I have to do. It's something that I really want to do, that comes from my heart.
Yeah. And you don't felt that it's like a duty, you have to do those kind of things?
Yes. Because, for example, if I want to pray, I can pray anytime, any place. That I don't need to go to a particular place to do that. And I do regularly pray in every day, because that's something that I really crave and long to do.
Yeah,
it's what gives me that peace. So that's something that I usually say to people, because I think everybody has a choice as well. My philosophy is I never want to feel like I need to push somebody to say, oh, I do this. But it's actually because I really love to do it.
Yes, it's good. And so yeah, that's it. And if you are, for example, if you have few time, for example 1 year, that then you just know that you will die after 1 year. So what do you do? How you spend that time?
Interestingly, I would spend it with the people who I really care about. Because I think the discussion that we've had, that is, if you know you only have a limited amount of time left, all of the material things of the world, it doesn't really matter. It's actually the people who you are connected with. That's why maybe if you can imagine when somebody is in the hospital and they're about to pass away, one of the most significant things is that they want their family and friends to be there.
So, if that situation came, so where you would like to die, Nigeria or Australia?
I think any place in the country that I'm at is that would be fine.
Yeah. So, you just think that I thought that we are now living in global village and the countries and those borders barriers is made by people, so it's not so much important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you're right. I agree.
And you have any family, you have any kid?
No. So I'm not married.
Oh, so you don't want to marry, or just you want?
I do, but it's about finding the right person. So
Yeah, it's really
finding the right
hard.
person.
It's really hard to find out a right person. Sometimes one life became shorter. So it is so. So what do you think that marry anyone? It is important, or just
For me, I think it's very, very important for. Oh, excuse me. Just hold on 1 second, please.
okay.
Yes, it's very important to take the time to select who you want to be for the rest of your life. Because with me, if I marry with someone, I don't want to divorce. That's my belief. I just don't want to divorce. Because that's the person that you'll spend the rest of your life with. So you want to feel like you're able to be yourself and be your authentic self too. Because I know some people who they've married quite early, or they get pressured in their culture to marry, and the marriage doesn't end very well.
I also felt afraid that unmarried. So, yeah.
Yes, me too, because it's a very big commitment.
Yes.
And that's normal for you because you're still 24, you're very young.
Yes, yes. So you just grow up with culture of Australia. So there people have many girlfriends. So you many people are thinking about that. We are not interested uh, on any commitment. Just past life like that, hang out. So, what do you think on that?
Could you repeat that again? Sorry.
I said that on Western countries or like those countries which are developed, so those countries,
Yes.
people thought that just they just don't want any serious relationship or marry any person. They just want to live together or that kind of stuff, just hang out, just want to
Yes.
hang out and just have fun. So what do you think on that?
Yes. So it is common for people to do that. Not everyone. And in terms of if somebody is living together before they're married, that's something that I wouldn't do because in my belief, the Bible doesn't say that they people who are not married should live together like that. But I do understand that not everybody will think differently. So if that's the decision that someone has made, I just allow them to make that decision. But for me personally, I wouldn't really do that unless if I'm married.
Yes, it's good. I noticed one thing about you, that you respect other people' opinion, other people' perspective. You are not saying that why you are doing that thing. You are doing a mistake, and you have to do that thing. That is right thing. So you are not saying that. Everyone have their opinion, their perspective, and how they look, how they love to live. It's their choice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So, thank you very much to
I
talk.
think you.
Yeah.
Or you can go. You go, please.
No. Now I have few time. Then I have to go. I have a task to do. So it's okay. I have 10-15 minutes. So it's okay. So, what you felt that you felt you are successful now? You are satisfied?
Not really, because I'm always, I'm always learning. I'm always in this journey. I'm always in this journey to improve myself and be a better person. Because
Yes.
I wouldn't say that I'm successful because there's always new things and new inventions to learn.
Yes. And just we have a quotation in our country. It's hard to translate, but if I say that actually from the birth to deathbed, people will learn that kind of thing actually. So
Yes.
we have to learn so many things, and that thing just made me curious about life, that we have so many things to learn. And yeah, so when it will be so short time, our life will be short time to learn. And
Yes.
I felt that 1,000 years will be so tiny amount of time to learn.
Yes.
We have so many things to learn. I just always felt that, oh, I learned that thing, and always I felt that, oh, I am so much stupid. I don't know that thing, and this every day that I felt, oh, this is the thing I don't know. So it's good.
Yes.
And so what is your future plan now? That what you will do?
It's a very, very big question. It's a very, very big question, but something that I'm still continuing to figure out.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know why our mind is so much cunning and cheated us so many times. We thought about everyone, everything, but whenever it's turned around us, ourselves, that time our mind just don't want to think about ourselves. I just noticed that thing in me, that my mind don't want to think about my life and what I am doing and what I want to be. So, and those things, whenever my mind thought, and maybe my mind felt pressure and depressed then. So yes, it's hard.
It's not easy because it requires a person to reflect about themselves. And sometimes we will experience some things that will be unpleasant. So that's why it can be challenging to be, oh, I don't want to think about myself or reflect about myself. But I will say that one thing that I notice about you is that you're a very deep thinker.
Actually, in my life, I felt, or I just face so many difficult situations, and that experiences, those situations just made me like that.
Yes.
And some few
But
things.
another thing that I would... Oh, yes, you go.
Sorry, and one more thing, that sometimes it's happened some life it's happened that few times it's happened on life. I just felt that I should suicide. That thought also came, but I just took courage, and I am still alive. And I think I just do a good decision, because now I became little bit mentally, physically strong. That time, the hard situation, that time was so much depressing, so much hard for me. But now I became a strong man.
Yes.
And day by day, I just trying to be fit in this society, fit in this world. So learning about the world. So, and what you were saying, that that time, I just yeah, tell me what you were saying that time. Continue.
I think I can't remember, but what I was going to say is that also I want to commend you because I can see that you're also a very resilient person, and I really respect that from you.
Sorry,
I can sense that you...
my English not so much good. So, what is the meaning of resilient?
Yes, I think you'll like this word, so I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
I'll put it into the chat. So, resilient means someone who is able to persevere or go through hard times. And I get a sense that you have gone through hard times in your life, and that's why I was really happy to hear that you decided not to take your life and you had the courage to continue.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'll say that honestly, I'm actually really proud that you actually made that decision, because that takes courage.
Yeah.
Because the world needs every single person, and even you're a unique person. People need you.
And yeah, now I decided that I never will be die. I just face every situation which give life. I just face every situation, and I felt that now the hard situation, difficult situation came, and that thing is really actually good for me, because that thing just teach me a new lesson of life. Then it's hard, it's not bad for me, it's good for me. And I don't know I ever got opportunity to be a man or not. So it is my one and only chance to be a man and conscious being. So that's why I just decided
Yes.
I will never die, I will never die. And that thing just changed me. So that thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'll probably let you go now because it's past 10 minutes, but it's been a very interesting conversation that we've had today.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I also enjoy to talk with you.
That's great. Hopefully we may speak to each other again in the future.
Yeah, I would like to meet or talk with you in future. So that's it
Yes,
for
absolutely.
today. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Bye for now.
Okay, so we'll talk later.